The night John Wayne spoke from the heart. The studio lights of The Tonight Show glowed warm and bright as the audience settled into their seats. Laughter filled the air. It was another ordinary evening with Johnny Carson, until the announcer's voice echoed through the room. "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Wayne." The crowd erupted. Applause thundered across the studio as the tall, legendary cowboy stepped onto the stage. But something about him felt different that night. He walked slower than usual. His famous confident stride seemed softer, quieter. Johnny Carson smiled warmly and shook his hand. "Duke, it's always good to have you here." John Wayne nodded, giving a gentle grin. "Good to be here, Johnny." The audience laughed at a few light jokes as they settled into conversation. Johnny asked about movies, horses, and the old Western days. John answered politely, but his voice carried a weight no one expected. Then Johnny leaned forward slightly. "Duke, you've played heroes your whole life. Ever get tired of being the strong one?" The audience chuckled, but John Wayne didn't laugh. Instead, he paused. For the first time that night, the room grew completely silent. He looked down at his hands, hands that had held reins, rifles, scripts, and memories from a lifetime of Hollywood battles both on and off screen. "You know something, Johnny," he said quietly, "people think heroes don't get scared." Johnny's smile faded into curiosity. "But the truth is," Wayne continued, "sometimes the hardest thing a man can do is admit he's not as strong as he used to be." The audience leaned forward. Wayne looked around the studio slowly. "I've spent my whole life riding across deserts, fighting villains, saving towns. Folks see that and think that's who I really am." He paused again. "But I'm just a man." The room was silent now. He cleared his throat slightly. "There comes a time when you realize the horses slow down, the friends start disappearing, and the cameras stop rolling as often." Johnny spoke gently. "That's not the way America sees you, Duke." Wayne smiled, but there was sadness behind it. "Well, maybe tonight they can see me the way I really am." For a moment, his voice almost broke. "I just hope I did enough good stories, played enough honest men, that people remember something worth keeping." The audience didn't clap. They stood, one by one. Then all at once, the entire studio rose to its feet in a powerful standing ovation that lasted longer than anyone expected. Johnny Carson placed a hand on Wayne's shoulder. "You didn't just play heroes," Johnny said softly. "You reminded people how to be one." John Wayne blinked slowly, holding back emotion. And for the first time in his life on television, the Duke didn't look like a legend. He looked like a man being thanked by the country that loved him, Cowboy Sparkles. As the applause echoed through the studio, he tipped his head slightly, the quietest cowboy salute anyone had ever seen.